Today's video is about Croatia Islands. However you choose to explore the island, you'll find the best places to visit with this handy list of the top attractions in Croatia Island. Number 1. Old Town of Dubrovnik. The perfect city for historians, romantics, and Game of Thrones fans alike. The old town of Dubrovnik sits on the edge of the city overlooking the Adriatic Sea. This vibrant port city is one of the most visited attractions in Croatia and is included in many Dalmatian coast tours. One of the top sights in the old town of Dubrovnik are the colossal 83-foot tall walls that surround the city. The walk around the walls takes at least 2 hours, but make sure to go right away in the morning before the sun becomes too warm and the walls are flooded with tourists. Visitors can also kayak around the bay underneath the walls or relax on the popular Banj beach. If you are a Game of Thrones fan, tours are offered to see all the sights in the city that were used during the filming of the show. Number 2. Diocletian's Palace. One of Croatia's most important sites, Diocletian's Palace in Split, is an ancient masterpiece. Built during the 4th century, the palace was created for the Roman Emperor Diocletian. The palace is not just one building, but an entire fortress. The complex stretched over 30,000 sq.m. and included garrisons and other structures. The palace makes up most of the historic old town, which means travelers can see many parts of the complex for free.
Number 3. Var Island. Home to sprawling lavender fields, olive trees, and the best climate in Croatia, Var is a one-stop holiday on an island. Var sits a mere 38 miles from Split by ferry and is usually included in either a sailing tour of Croatia's islands or a general Dalmatian coast tour. Take a wine tour through the regions of Pitver Vriznik or stroll the historic streets of Var's old town. Since the times of the Greeks, Var has been a strategic maritime point. The old town features historic cathedrals, broad plazas, and towering walls.
Number 4. Sea Organ and the Monument of the Sun. Possibly two of the neatest things to see in all of Croatia, the Sea Organ and the Monument to the Sun are musts when visiting Zadar. Zadar is the northern point of the Dalmatian coast of Croatia and is the longest inhabited city in the country. The sea organ is a musical, architectural piece that uses the sea waves and tubes to create music. You can enjoy the interesting, if not slightly off-key, notes on the stone steps that sit above the pipes. Stay in the area and check out the Monument to the Sun. The monument consists of 300 glass plates and modules that soak up the sun during the day and present a light show at night. Number 5. Dalmatian Coast Islands. The islands off of the Dalmatian coast are a highlight of many Croatia tours. These islands each feature beautiful old towns, picturesque beaches, and olive trees as far as the eye can see. But they also each have their own identity. For wine tours and a livelier atmosphere, stay at Var. If you want a quieter, laid-back experience, then Korčula would be the best fit. Travelers can reach the Dalmatian archipelago from the major port cities of Split or Dubrovnik. The larger islands can be reached by ferry or plane, but the smaller islands can only be reached by a ferry or yacht. Number 6. Kotor. While not included in every Dalmatian coast tour, Kotor is a main stop in many Dalmatian cruises. Kotor is only 57 miles south of Dubrovnik at the end of the Gulf of Kotor. Like the rest of the Dalmatian coast, Kotor was heavily influenced by the Venetians. The city's old town is small, but very romantic. The best part of Kotor are the views. The towering mountains that surround the city and the Gulf are reminiscent of the fjords of Norway.
For the best view in the city, visitors can hike up the defense walls that win their way up the mountains.
Number 7. Split. Come for the Diocletian Palace, stay for the day-to-day life of Croatia. Split is where old meets new. The old town of Split has the sea on one side and modern apartment and business buildings on the other. Tourists spread out over the boardwalk with locals taking in the expansive marina and bay. Split is also one of the busiest ports up and down the Croatian coastline. Many of the day trips out to the islands will start and end in Split.
Number 8. Korčula. Sitting between Split and Dubrovnik, Korčula is a quiet oasis. Korčula is an island of romance with traditions dating back to Venetian and Greek rulers. With some of the most impressive defensive walls in Europe, the architecture of Korčula pays homage to its Stnemasonry roots. But don't expect to have the bustling life of Var or Dubrovnik. Life is a little slower, a little more relaxed, on one of Croatia's most beautiful islands. Number 9. Trogir. Sitting on an islet just north of Split, Trogir is a medieval city connected to the mainland and other islands by bridges. With only 13,000 inhabitants, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is a must when traveling the Dalmatian coast. The old town of Trogir is one of the best preserved medieval cities in all of Europe. Visitors can spend their day investigating the old town, wandering through the lavender fields, or enjoying a night out on the charming promenade of Trogir. Hey, what do you think about Croatia Island? Is it beautiful? Comment below and like this video if you enjoy it. Get subscribe and stay with me to travel most beautiful places around the world.